Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today it's 2 for 1. So I've always been into my motors and I've always liked to mess about and things like that, but I did not realise that my dream garage would consist of two badass adventure wagons. I mean, it's not often I get them both sat here together. Absolutely awesome. Couldn't be prouder. But the reason I got them both here today is I am having a massive overhaul with all of the trick parts from TERRAWAGEN. So ARMOUR Overland. I don't mean to talk about myself in the third person and by my tag name, but ARMOUR Overland and Rhodes Vans will both be at the Overland show in June, Stratford-upon-Avon, on a trade stand with a shop stand, that kind of thing. Both vans, come and take a look around. So with that, Rhodes Vans thought it was only necessary to give me a super duper deal on all the TERRAWAGEN parts. Basically, he wants my vans to look real pretty on the stand. So I just snapped his hand off, and basically I've got a whole haul of TERRAWAGEN parts that I'm going to be showing you. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly install them. Quickly, a very quick brief on how to fit each one, basically, because that's stuck on, that's bolted on, this is that, and then I'll put links to actual install videos if you're thinking about getting these parts on your vans. Products in the description. Let's go. So here's my little haul of parcels sent over by Rhodes Vans from TERRAWAGEN. Right, so in there we've got the bug screens. In here we've got the A-pillar handles, a set for each van. In this box we've got the Fender armor kit for the 907. So that is a bonnet protector, Fender armors, and also the Mondo kit. Absolutely awesome. And in this one we've got the Fender armor kit for the big black one. I previously actually already fitted the TERRAWAGEN bonnet protector to this one. I was a bit dubious at first, but it looks absolutely awesome. I was a bit dubious because it's this grey kind of bumper colour, and everything's obviously gloss black, but obviously so's that grey, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And if you look at this van here, now that I look at this van, I feel like it needs that across the top to kind of create an actual grille. Anyway, I'm gonna throw these on the van, take you for a walk round, tell me what you think, and then more installation videos are going to be just down here. So then, at this point, we'd usually wash both vans fully, but I haven't got time for that because there's just too much van. So I'm going to literally wash the areas where I'm sticking this this stuff onto. Now I'm going to wash all the dirt off, all of the main kind of dirt, and then you're going to clean it down with some kind of solvent or alcohol. Please don't sit there and say, "That's right, I've had the van waxed. It'll be absolutely fine. You know, it's lovely." That's the opposite of being clean. You need that surface almost bare of any kind of waxy kind of finish, any kind of shiny finish. Literally get it as nice as clean as possible, because basically a lot of it just tapes on. Now then, you cannot get an easier install than the TERRAWAGEN Fender armor kits. Basically, you peel the tape off and you stick it on. But there is a process. Because don't get me wrong, this tape is sticky. Definitely are more cost-effective ways to support my confectionery addiction. I can't think of any better way. Welcome to the Mondo kit. This is pretty much the Mondo. So what happens is this little section gets removed from your van. That is the lower sill and arch. It's basically that big, and it gets replaced with this. But what happens, these are obviously opposites because I've already done one. What it allows is, it allows the the tub of the arch to angle further back to allow you to install a larger tyre without it causing an obstruction, without it rubbing. That's not actually the reason why I'm doing it. This is a front wheel drive Sprinter. I'm mainly doing it because it looks totally badass, and by the time I've got the Fender ARMOUR across the top and the mud flap on the bottom, it's just going to look the absolute nuts. It's absolutely lovely, this is. Let's get it installed. It looks awesome. Alongside the Fender ARMOUR kit, oh, absolutely chuffed, absolutely made up. You want one? Buy yourself a kit, you get some. This is the TERRAWAGEN bug screen. I'm going to start straight off by saying it's actually nicer in the flesh than all of the photos that I've seen to date actually portray. It's actually really nicely made. You know, the finish is absolutely lovely. This is probably one of the only TERRAWAGEN parts I know of that's actually an accessory as opposed to a fixture to the van. So this goes in the same kind of category as sunshades. So when you get to where you're going, you can stick this in your window. Rain cannot get in, air can get in to give you that ventilation, but also within it is a bug screen. So it gives you air, no bugs, no rain. Let's take it away. So to install the bug screen, we start with our window fully down, and basically, it fits real snug by the way. Start off at a bit of an angle like that, then turn it like that, and then push it up within the window. Now that'll actually stay there. It's not going to fall out or fall on your head, that kind of thing. And then all we do is slowly bring our window up, and there's a channel in the bottom, really obvious. There's a channel in the bottom, and as the window goes up, it clamps it, keeping it nice and secure. Let's go. Just like that. Check them out. I mean, at the end of the day, who cares how functional it is? Look how badass that looks. It looks like proper zombie, post-apocalyptic, keep everything out. Looks absolutely great. But it does, honestly, especially as my van is all black and everything's black, it looks the absolute nuts. Now what this will do, like I just said, when you're parked up, water cannot penetrate within the van, but it does give you those air gaps to keep that ventilation, because the first place it's going to get condensation is actually the cab. Because it's cold, you're getting residual heat from the hab area, you need some air in there. Absolutely great. So this is what you end up with on the inside. You can see you got these nice channels here to get that airflow in, but also this bug screen to keep the creeper crawlies out. I think it looks cracking. The internal grab handles for the 906 and the 907, they do vary slightly. Make sure you buy the correct one for your model. They're slightly different shape, and also the colour is matched to the interiors, as the colours of the 906 and 907 are a little bit different. Basically, clues in the title, they are a grab handle. Now, my dear old mum, she struggles to get in my vans, if I'm truthful with you, especially the 906 with the lift kit on it and things like that. So they are functional, fully functional. They are, the finish is absolutely beautiful. It's like factory. It's just another one of those things that makes that cab area that much nicer. They don't work with the Remis blinds or any kind of aftermarket version. So if you've got fixed blinds in your apertures, probably won't work, so you'll have to make a phone call about that. But they look awesome, fully functional, safe as houses, solid as a rock. Yeah, love it, love it. TERRAWAGEN have absolutely smashed it out the park with these bits and bobs. This basically, you drill a couple of holes into your door, you fit a few riv nuts that are supplied in a kit. You don't even need a riv nut gun. Basically they give you a nut and a bolt. Long story, installation instructions down below, and it's away with a smooth line. A couple of drill bits that are supplied. You need a battery drill, 2 spanners, and you're good to go. And it looks to nuts. Just one more of those things that makes it look like that much more nice inside. Wicked. They change the appearance of the vehicle massively, gives it that more rugged, brutish kind of look. Once again, these are just stuck on with double-sided tapes. There's 2 strips on the back of there. You peel them off, and once again, installation videos are down below to show the process of these going on. But these are just stuck on. That's just stuck on. They do an extreme version. My friend's got them. I'm going to put a pic of his Instagram over the top of this now. They do a version that come right down here and really beef them out. That's if you've got a wider set stance and you feel like you need to cover your tyres up a bit more. But these, honestly, they make such a difference. The colour of them are actually closer than you would believe. My plastics are a few years old now. They probably need a bit of a rebuff, a bit of a revamp. Once I've cleaned them, probably even if I washed the van, they would blend in and they would look like they were at the factory. The fit of these things, second to none. No trimming, no cutting, nothing was needed. Peel off the tapes, stick them on. So that about wraps it up for this week's video. It was a TERRAWAGEN frenzy, really. Honestly, the products, they do speak for themselves. What do I say my favourite one is? For cost and simplicity, time and the impact it makes, got to be the Bonnet, the Bonnet protector. I wouldn't go without one of them now. Knowing how much of a difference that makes, just makes the front end look really mean and badass. Honestly, love that. But to be honest, they're all good. They're absolutely, I love every single one of them. And I think the bug screens are awesome as well. Thanks again for watching. Please do consider subscribing. And hopefully I will see you next Tuesday. But also, I'll see you at this year's Overland Show 2022, Stratford-upon-Avon. Like I said before, Urban Arc Overland and Rhodes Vans will be on a stand. Come over and say hi.